All right, there we go. All right, first things first. Regarding the Minecraft server and all that good stuff, I was indeed swamped by schoolwork, so I did not manage to get any of that stuff done. But I did get an equipment creator for armor up on World Anvil. If you guys have seen that, should help with um, the economy purposes. So if you're part of the economy team or crafting or anything of that nature, you can give that a look and see how that math works out and all that good stuff. It will automatically get the base armors priced out for you. It will also get them priced out if you change their crafting quality or if they're magical or not, and you make custom armors with that system too. In addition to that, I do not have MLK Day for class due to it being a holiday, or the day after. So I'll probably be spending that extra day off for me doing some form of work on Minecraft or making maps because I'm at the point of prep where I can start working on maps. That said, if I'm given a buttload of work Thursday, it might be next week when I actually get to the maps because I think I want to do Minecraft first since I've been doing a lot of prep for those games the previous week. Let's see here. One of those preps was my attempt at a regional map for Vazia. This being attempting to use World Creator, a 3D program, to generate the height map, and then put that into a different program to then generate the overworld. I am nearly done with the height map in World Creator, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm still doing some fine touches and things of that nature. We'll see how it goes. Beyond that, I've also done some restructuring on the World Anvil. Like the feats have now been ordered into more subfolders, so it's easier to determine what feats you're actually wanting to grab. And regarding the form I just posted, appreciate your face, Sithums, all the hard work you've done as tech director and training head, but they'll be stepping down from these two roles to focus on the region head role, as well as DMing and all that good stuff. Thus, that form has been posted to get a gauge on who is interested in the role of tech director and training head, which we will then be able to go through once those have been filled up, and we can, see who's best fit. From that, we go to the next section. Unless you guys want to say anything, Sithums.
No.
All right. Zach, I see that you are here. How go the deities and the free marches?
Is he here though?
Is he muted?
It might be one of those. Oh,
No, he's not
there we go.
muted.
There we go.
Fucking dang.
Hi, go get him.
He is the typey type. We're good.
I did get him already though.
Sorry to hear that. Sounds good. All right. Yeah, it's unfortunate if your break turns out to not be a break. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Yep, spreadsheet will be helpful. Regarding some of the deities, there is a minor change in one of the guaranteeds, but I'll get back to you guys on that one. So once you have more of that written up for you guys. It's not too much of an issue considering I didn't have any write-ups of any significant import before, but just letting you know that there is a minor change. Additionally to that, if leadership or department heads or anything of that nature, if you guys can help me out, just checking in on the different departments, people who have signed on, just to see if everything's good, see if they're still interested. Our participation last week was somewhat low. I want to make sure people are still good and around. I'm probably going to be sending out some messages Monday or Tuesday for this, but people can help out. I'd appreciate it. Let's see here. Yes, origins. Each of the 6 regions do need origins, as mentioned way back when. I have written up an example so people can have an idea of generally what they should look like. Overall, you should take inspiration from 5e's backgrounds for the origin boon, as well as the personality traits, bonds, ideals, and flaws. But let me just go and copy that stuff. So here is a written, just a general blurb about what they should involve. But as for an example, I might need to do this in batches because it's a chunky boy, but we'll see if I can do it in one. I'm going to have to do it in batches. Okay. We'll do up to the traits. Copy. So here is an example for Vazia. Specifically a Rosethorn fighter. And then their different traits and ideals and whatnot. So that is generally what I'm looking for in terms of origin boons. Obviously you can, work with it as you see fit for your region. It doesn't need to be as detailed, but generally it should have these key things. So like an ASI, skill proficiency listings, a language of the region itself, some lores. You can do what I did, where it's just a listing of 5, or you can do a big grouping of things that could fit the theme, and it just say choose 5. It's really up to you what you want to do. As for ASIs, you can also do for example, the core of Azia says +1 strength. You could do +1 strength or +1 dex, and then the sub one could just be you can replace, the +1 strength, +1 dex with like +1 wisdom or something like that. Generally, each of the sub origins should have one of the 6. So each one is one of the 6 of the 6 key attributes. So 1 sub-origin for strength, 1 sub-origin for dex, and so on and so forth. Just so people can, have some variance there. You could also do, for example, a sub-origin that is strength or dex, just as long as you have one for each of the 6 key abilities. And then for the personality traits, ideals, bonds, flaws, those are not super required, but they are helpful to have. Eventually, I would like to see them on all the origins that we have, but if you just have no idea what to do for those, you can push that off for later. They're not like 100% we need to have these. That said, for this one, I just went to the backgrounds on D&D Beyond, as well as the D&D wiki for some homebrew stuff, and just took some things that fit the theme I was looking for. So you don't need to make them personalized. You can just copy pasta if you need be. Yeah, basically make a background and add stuff to it. Yep. Any questions on that? All right. Obviously, these are very region specific, so work with your region head to design these, or design them and bring them up. Either way works for me, but each region should have 6 sub-origins and then 1 main origin.
I think JC has his filled out already.
I believe JC has done some of them, yeah.
Because we pinned the Google sheet for that in Adventure channel.
Look at that. Look at them being fancy with this. Let's see. Do I have anything else in my docket? Yes. If there's anything on your regions that you like, I need to have this in the region. Over the next couple of weeks, I will be working on region-specific maps for the 6 different regions. So if there's things that you're like, I need to have this in the area that like it might not be on the world map, let me know, and I'll put it on the region map. Because the region map is going to be 5 times larger, or I guess 5 times higher. Instead of 1 hex equals 5 miles, it'll be 1 hex equals 1 mile. That's what I'm going to do. So, yeah. So, if there's anything you want on it that you need to have for your region's updates, let me know. I'll get it on there. Anything else on my docket? I'm just gonna be working on stuff this week now that I have an extra day off. So, any questions or anything of that nature? Anything that you wish to bring up from your department or anything of that? Otherwise, that is the meeting. The quick, easy clap right there.
So there will be 7 origins in total then for each region.
Technically, it's 6 full origins and then 1 half origin because the region itself is just an ASI and like a skill proficiency listing, or an ASI and like a tool or language or things of that nature. But yeah, generally you're looking at a total of 7 things that need to be made, but really it's 6 with like a half one. So you don't need to make a bond flaw system or anything like that, or you don't need to make a origin boon for the main one. Excellent. Deadlines are good in some cases. In most cases. Yeah. There's the big overarching origin with the sub ones that have the juicy details. As for factions, since that did remind me of factions, we don't need to focus on them at this point in time, but next couple of weeks we should start working on getting those fully fleshed out and written. We already have examples with the 3 factions I have on World Anvil under Calabash, so if you need ideas, you can look at those. That is the general format that they should follow. But especially since they're not something that players can start with, but it is something we should work on and have a World Anvil page available before we start the phase. Speaking of that, though, I hope everyone's missions, if you have started on them, are going well. Your designs on them. Hopefully, we can start seeing some missions posted for the players and the people in the Living World tag start popping up. But yeah, I'm not expecting anything this week. It's just letting you guys know that that is a thing. All right. If there's nothing else, then that would be the meeting. Yep. Excellent. All right. I appreciate all your faces. I hope you all have a good one. I am going to head on out and get myself some food. Goodbye.
Goodbye.